Hey everyone, welcome back to my thoughts on movies and stuff. Today's video is on Promising Young Woman, a movie I would have reviewed much earlier if I wasn't so broke. I remember seeing the trailer for this movie last year and knowing that this was something I wanted to experience in cinema. And boy am I glad I did. This movie is magnificent and it defied everything I thought it would be. Promising Young Woman is Emerald Fennell's feature-length directorial debut. It's an interesting new take on revenge. Everyone said Cassie, played by the beautiful Carey Mulligan, was a promising young woman until a mysterious event abruptly derailed her future. But nothing in Cassie's life is what it appears to be. She is wicked, she is intelligent, and she is cunning. And she is on a mission. In this revenge thriller, Cassie questions the institutions that keep rapists safe and protects the nice guys. She looks them in the eye fiercely and she says, "Boo." Cassie becomes this avenging ale and she puts everything on the line, sacrificing her opportunities and even her social life just so that she can teach these people a lesson. But before we get into that, why don't you go ahead and hit that big red button? Yeah, that's right, subscribe. Subscribing is free, and every time you do, a unicorn finds its horn. Go on and hit that bell to be notified about every time we upload as well. And if you'd like to show some more support and become one of the bros, maybe you should visit our Patreon. Patrons get early access, behind the scenes content, and much more. So just go down to the link in the description, or the one that's probably popping up in the corner, and go on and let us hold $1. All done? Great. On with the show. Oh, what's wrong? I don't want to say it. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know, man. This one's particularly tough. Dude, we've survived Gummo and both Princess Switch movies. There's nothing we can't handle. This one's different, man. This one's very different. Don't be a wuss. Come on, just say it. There's nothing that's gonna happen. Promising Young Woman. Oh my god. Oh, leaping lizards. Ooh. I told you. Ooh. It's so good that it hurts. God, where does a movie get off being so amazing? But boy, did it make me feel real bad afterwards. Oh my god, I was so conflicted. The message is quite powerful. And despite its beautiful visuals, it's really dark. But boy, was it funny. Oh god, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Bro, this is a movie where a woman pretends to be drunk at a bar or at a club and she just tricks these creepy guys into taking her back to their place, and they try and have their way with her while she's drunk, but then she perks up and she shows them that she's sober, and then all of a sudden they feel bad for what they've done and she has them reconsidering their actions, and they somehow made this movie funny? Oh, come on, get out of here, man. Promising Young Woman is somehow the funniest movie of the year so far. How did that happen? I know, right? I don't know how we didn't see it coming with actors like Adam Brody, Sam Richardson, and of course, Christopher Mintz-Plasse. McLovin strikes again. Oh, and by no means can we forget Jennifer Coolidge. Yo, that scene where she gave Cassie a suitcase for her 30th birthday. Imagine your parents give you a suitcase for your birthday, fam. That's mad. Yo. Drama. But you know, as funny as it was, that right there is an example of what Cassie sacrificed. And for what? For revenge, obviously. Our main character, she's a lot like a Batman, though she breaks minds instead of breaking bones. Oh, she also has the added disadvantages of not being born into money or being trained by assassins. I know, but how far does she have to go? I mean, she even uses the tactics of the people she detests so much, these nice guys. For example, you know, when she was with Madison, that whole thing where she got Madison super drunk while she remained sober. Is it okay to be immoral when punishing people for their immorality? A guy, all she did was give them a taste of their own medicine. If they can't take it, then why do they dish it out? Besides, it's not like she's trying to kill anyone, she's just trying to make them aware of what they're doing. Not kill them, but surely hurt them. Remember the lawyer from phase 3 of her plan? She had that goon waiting outside, and he was gonna do God knows what to him. Yeah, but then she called him off. because the lawyer showed accountability for his actions. And that's all she wants. She just wants that these people show some accountability. She watched her best friend Nina fall apart after she became a victim of sexual assault. While everybody else gets to move on? You think that's fair? You expect her to just forget her friend? I get that. Of course I don't want her to just forget Nina. But how far is she willing to go? She deserves to be happy too. Cassie deserves a life of her own. Look at what she did to Madison in phase 1. She just made her think she got drunk and cheated on her fiancé. Nothing actually happened. And when she kidnapped Dean Fisher's daughter for phase 2... No, that's not fair. That's not fair. We both know that's not fair. She did not kidnap her. The Dean's daughter came willingly. Yes, Cassie did lie about what she was doing, but it's the Dean's daughter's fault for getting into a car with a stranger. It's also the Dean's fault for treating Nina's case like trash. It's not right though. What, and they were? Madison blamed Nina for it. Dean Fisher let Al Monroe walk instead of putting him in cuffs for what he did to her. You know what? Collectively, they did far more damage than Cassie could have ever done. And keep in mind, Cassie never even attempted to try and physically hurt any of them. Well, except for Dr. Monroe, but he had. But what about Cassie? What about her humanity? When does she find peace? When does her vengeance come to an end? What's gonna happen when she bursts? Like when she went mad and she was bashing in that heckler's truck. Vengeance takes a toll on you, what can I say? Vengeance takes a toll on you. She had a full psychotic episode. I don't know if that's fair. What do you mean? She broke his lights and his windshield with a crowbar. Yes, she awoke and chose violence. But that doesn't mean she's crazy. We've seen a ton of revenge films. Old Boy, Death Wish, John Wick. Bruce Wayne dresses up like $1 million bat to go out and break bones. Yet, Cassie is crazy because she breaks one windshield. Yes, but... Wow, that's actually a really good point. They even go as far as killing people en masse. What do you think John Wick's kill count is by the end of John Wick 3? Alright, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that Besides, it's not like she didn't try. Ryan, Mr. Pediatrician. I wanted to like him. Heck, I wanted to love him. We all did. It's Bo Burnham for crying out loud. He was funny, he was caring, he was forgiving, even after he caught her coming out of clubs being hella sus. He sang Paris Hilton's Stars Are Blind word for word. Man, why did he have to be in that stupid video? You know what, I actually feel like that's where Cassie crossed the point of no return. Well, of course she did. The man she was falling in love with turned out to be another name on her hit list. Not just that. Look, I don't know if I can comfortably say that he didn't deserve the blackmail she threw at him, because he does deserve to be punished. But he doesn't even get a real chance at redemption. Man, what are you even saying? The video is proof. Ryan didn't do anything to Nina, but he just watched as Al Monroe had his way with her. The fact that he did nothing is the problem. And have you ever been in that position? Do you even know what it's like? Can you begin to fathom what he was going through? Have you ever had somebody just be robbed in front of you, for example? Have you ever been in a room where everyone else thinks differently? Have you ever been in a situation where you know that everybody around you is wrong? Would you do the right thing? What even is the right thing to do? If everyone else is mad, doesn't that mean that you're the one who's crazy? Come on, man. Come on. We can't even begin to judge him. Okay, that's a good point. It's a good point. I mean, he was still wrong though. Yes, but good people do bad things too. Is Cassie perfect? What does it say about her that she can just attack with such lack of thought? Alright, I get it. You have a point. Don't get me wrong though. I lost all respect for Ryan when he had a chance to tell the police where she had gone and why she was going there. But still, geez, dude. This is such a contentious film. Leaves you feeling really mucky. Yeah. really mucky. Make it funny again.
Joe. I don't know how Joe managed to make the murder of a presumed prostitute so funny.
Schmitty! Max Greenfield is a force to be reckoned with.
And of course,
we cannot forget to mention the magnificent Laverne Cox. She was great. And you know what? The most important part we seem to have overlooked has to be this.
What's that?
What kind of boy band calls itself Wet Dreams? But I don't know, guys. What do you think? Was A Promising Young Woman a poignant commentary on society's current state of affairs? Or was it just a hard, bitter pill that we should all avoid to swallow at all costs? Let me know in the comments. I think this movie is brilliant, and if I could, I'd throw roses at the feet of Emerald Fennell and Carey Mulligan. And I'd give Anthony Willis a kiss on the cheek for his stunning rendition of Toxic by Britney Spears. Let's see Bridgerton pull that off. Okay, that wasn't called for. This film is completely original, which I think was very impressive. It had this precise, well-fitting story that made it feel like an adaptation, but it's not. And I think that really speaks to Fennell's ability as a writer. The film is also very pretty. Despite its dark themes, the colors really pop out of the screen, and it's got this sweet bubblegummy feel to it in both the set design and the costumes. It was a work of art from start to finish. As much as I did love this movie though, it did leave me feeling quite off in the end. I needed a pick-me-up at the end because Fennell did such a great job at creating something so unsettling. Combine it with Carey Mulligan's leading performance and boom, you just can't sit still. One thing I feel is worth mentioning is that this movie didn't feel anti-male in its message. Though it would have been nice to have seen a guy that wasn't a nice guy, if you know what I mean. I thought this film could have used that to balance it out, but after reconsidering, and especially after watching Amanda the Jedi's video on it, link is in the cards, say hi from the Netos. It helped me understand that this movie doesn't need that balance because, at the end of the day, that's nowhere near its message. This movie isn't trying to be some sort of moral teacher. This is a revenge thriller. And a rom-com too. It's just a very realistic woman hell-bent on revenge after a very realistic thing happens to her best friend. And that's why I was so impressed when, spoiler alert, Cassie gets killed. Cassie tries to harm Al Monroe by sneaking into his bachelor party by pretending to be a stripper. She cuffs both of his arms to the bed and then attempts to carve Nina's name into his body with a scalpel. But he gets an arm free and he overpowers her. And then using a pillow, he ultimately smothers her to death. I mean, yeah, it might not have been the ending we all wanted, but it makes sense. She's not John Wick. Heck, she didn't even finish med school and now she's supposed to know how to fight someone that's way bigger than her? And listen, I've been in those pink fluffy handcuffs before, okay? Trust me, it doesn't take much to break them. Don't ask. But after watching this film and having it really shake me to my core, it really made me reconsider why we watch revenge thrillers or revenge action movies or any movie about revenge where somebody goes on an insane killing spree. I can't help but ask myself, why do we enjoy these avenging angel stories? Especially when they actually look like this. Sacrifice and self-destruction in a self-righteous crusade. Say that fast 3 times. Sacrifice and self-destruction in a self-righteous crusade. Sacrifice and self-destruction in a self-righteous crusade. Promising Young Woman holds true to one saying that some of you might even kick yourself for me saying right now, but it's true. You see it in even how the movie ends. Before you go out on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. But that's all from me, guys. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you hate this video so much that you want to go on a vengeful, fiery path of destruction to hurt it, give it an even bigger thumbs up. As I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified about every time we upload. And if you'd like to show some support, visit our Patreon and let us hold $1. I don't know what the next video will be on. It might be on Malcolm and Marie. I don't know, it might be on something more recent. We'll see. Until then, see you later. Bye-bye.